Hey, it's John here again. We're heading out yard sailing again. It's Saturday morning. Last week we went to Maine, so this week we're heading to Vermont. We've got a couple of boxes to put stuff in. Let's hope we fill them up. We've gone 28 miles and we're hitting our first yard sale of the day. Of course, we haven't gone through any towns, but here we are. Let's see what we find. It's like this old pottery. These aren't marked though. No maker's marks on them.
25?
25? Yeah, it might be a little much for me. Size are they? 8.5 men's. Too small. And the bogs. These would be better for you than the ones we bought the other day. Women's 8 though, probably too small. Alright, well let's look around. Well, I'm thinking I want this. Star Wars. And look at a complete ropes course manual. I've never seen that before. I just want to make sure this isn't... What do you think? I like those North Face boots, and also I like those Marmot ski pants. So I wonder what we could do. What would be a good price for you if we took the... Wait a minute, what are these?
Beans.
Beans. Yeah. But how about the North Face boots, the Marmot pants, and this?
Maybe 65?
I was thinking maybe 50.
I would do 55.
55 for all three?
Like, get those and then throw that in.
Alright, fine, I'll do that. Yeah, that works for me.
Another one.
So, of course, we drove, 28 miles to get to this town, but we've hit 2 yard sales right in a row. This looks kind of like an antique sale to me, but we'll see. Yeah, antique stuff. Had that before. Yeah, so pretty much like I thought, it's all kind of priced up antique stuff, so not really seeing anything for us here, so we're going to move along. Richmond off Cottage. Richmond and Herbert.
Leo, move that basket in the back seat. Put it away in the back. You might be able to...
Kind of nice, but no name on it.
I owe you money, and I don't owe you money. I owe you money, right? No, you
Don't break anything.
Right, so this is what, you got them too? Alright, so 10, 11, 12?
I want to give this a
Okay,
go,
fine.
Jackie, though.
I need that right now.
Bring it down to her later.
Sealed VHS, Ronald McDonald. I've seen these before.
Well, the neighbors were...
Jewelry, I just saw a lady take a few bags out, so I'm guessing Sterling's gone, but let's take a quick look. Lady had 2 or 3 bags right in front of us. Yeah, so there was a little bowl full of jewelry there. We picked up this one pendant from a temple of some sort in Baltimore. I don't know yet. We'll figure it out. And then Ronald McDonald, sealed Ronald McDonald VHS with some type of collector card on it. So we'll see. Alright, we'll take some then. It says it's free. That's what it says. If he just said he'd asked her.
I brought the guy over the bed up there. He went to see her. And he says everything's free now.
Huh, okay.
She took off anyway, so.
Huh, all right. We'll We'll see if we can find some things. It's funny, you know, even when it's free, you still can't just take anything. You got to be able to sell it. I'm going to take this. Of course, I'll use that. You know, that's like, I don't know, $8 or $10. I'm going to take these choice hangers because I'll use those. They're $2 or $3 a piece. I mean, $1 or so a piece. And I'll use them on a project, I know. Yeah, so this is a sealed puzzle. We always like to find those, so we'll take that. It's not new, but it's for waterproofing clothing. I think you put it in the wash with your clothes, and it helps waterproof them. Might as well get it. And this armor all, we can certainly use that to clean things up. So we'll take those. I'm taking this stuff too. It's martial arts equipment. Looks like a set stuff, you know. So we'll take that too. Not bad. 8-pound medicine ball and a tripod.
Hand tools, heat saw. There's all kinds of crap. Some of it's brand new and some of it's never even been out of the box.
How much you want for the wrenches
I like
and
that.
sockets and stuff?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, a compressor too.
Can I reach in there? Is that okay?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Grab that.
Craftsman, more than likely.
Yeah, it seems it. We got a DeWalt router. I don't know what they are. I think they're like they're over $100, I think. And then a whole bunch of assorted tools, some Craftsman stuff, brand new blade. You know, just some stuff. We'll look it up later. So we're at a book sale at a church. I did say I wanted to find some local books today, so let's see what we come up with. It looks like they're $1 each or $5 for a bag. So it looks like mostly religious, at least this table all seems to be religious stuff. Somebody emptied out a church library or something. Let's see what else they have. Not to say that isn't a good genre, but I've never really looked at it. So. Got ourselves a $5 bag of books. We'll show you those later. And of course, we were on our way to the greenhouse to get some plants, and we got a whole bunch of different heirloom tomatoes. So anyway, you never know what you're going to find when you're out yard sailing. Plants were on the list. All right, so another pile of free stuff on the side of the road. We joke around, so just because it's free doesn't mean you should take it. So let's see what's over there. Not seeing anything, except maybe we want to check and see if this Techniques cassette deck is valuable or not. Some of these old electronics are pretty valuable, so we'll look that up and see. So it looks like people are selling them for between 50 and 100. Saw one that sold just for parts for 50, not working. So we'll take it. What the heck? Looks like it's in pretty nice shape. Some old mountain snowshoes. I don't know the brand. Look like decent quality. How much are the snowshoes?
20.
20? Yeah, probably can't do much with that. Some PCs. VCR player with remote. Magnavox. Does this remote run this okay?
Yes.
And it works?
It still works, yep.
Yeah. Huh. Well, MWD 2205. Hey, how you doing? Good. Doing good.
What is this thing?
What?
Is that like a car radio or something? Oops.
Dual electronics. Digital media receiver. Yeah, it looks like he puts like a little SIM card in there or something. We check both of those things out. Maybe look them both up and see if we something we might be interested in. So I'm buying a bunch of these Walt Disney. These are Walt Disney white clamshell, and I don't really know. I know some of them are good just on their own, but certainly for $4 for $1, it's gonna be hard to go wrong. So we'll be able to sell those. There's a few in there I'm sure we can do something with. So I got really odd looking stuff. Redneck Hunting Club, Mud Season. These look like they're Vermont based. So these are local productions, probably pretty scarce. We're getting to get all those right there. I just want to see what brand it is. I'll put it back in. It is a...
What's that?
It's free.
Usually there's a name right in the door.
Okay.
I'll just, you know, 40 of them.
No name. The no name pen. This and all these movies, how much? These were $5 each.
13.
Sounds good to me.
Alright.
Yep. Perfect. So what a great little spot. I mean, you really see some neat things when you're out yard sailing. This is out on the back roads in Vermont. Just beautiful. People have a real nice spot here. All right, here we go. Hats again, Jeep. Old. Oh, it's not a snapback. But again, remember we're always looking at the headband. This is not a new looking one at all, so we don't want that. But I would buy a brand new Jeep hat, no problem. Here's a nice Disney hat. White stuff. What we got there? Little military jacket. Small, short. 1970. Right.
Try it on if you have to.
No, it won't fit me. I can tell. It's 1970.
There's another one over here that is large.
Vietnam. All right, I think this is going to do it.
Okay.
$1 be okay for those?
Yes.
So I did find a couple more local books. Those will be good for the group shop. So this is the area we live in. You're looking at the northern presidential range right there. Mount Washington, Mount Jefferson, Mount Clay, Mount Adams. Very nice area. Okay, so we're back. We drove 118 miles. We've been gone for a little over 8 hours. And we got quite a bit of stuff. Not quite as much, I don't think, as we got last weekend. But I think we got some good stuff. So let's take a look at it. Okay, so here's what we got. These first two items we paid up a little bit for because they're excellent brand names. These are Marmot ski pants. Very high-end outdoor gear. Paid $30 for those. And we should be able to sell them between $75 and $100. I don't normally pay up that much, but I know these brands sell very well. Like I mentioned in the past, the North Face is a very good brand. I picked up these boots for $20, and they'll sell for around $60 or so. Bought this Luke Skywalker Star Wars book. It comes in its own little slipcase, and these are selling steadily in the 50 and up range, so that was good for $5. We look at sealed jigsaw puzzles when we see them. This is a pretty good brand, the White Mountain brand. This 1,000-piece puzzle, only buy them if they're sealed, because who wants to be counting pieces, right? This costs $2, and it's selling in the $15 to $20 range, pretty steady on eBay. But since there are so many of them out there, I'm going to put that in the group shop for $10. Here's another one. Now, I don't know a heck of a lot about puzzles, but they're super easy to look up because they usually have the artist's name and then the subject. So this one, again, this was $1. There's someone asking $30 plus $10 shipping for one of these. It hasn't sold, but other Dennis Luan, or Lewan, I don't know how to pronounce that, are selling in the $17 to $20 range. So this is a nice one for eBay. If someone else is asking $40, we can certainly ask $25 or $28 with shipping. So for $5 each, we picked up a couple pieces of used electronics. Now these are untested, and we will test them before we put them up. This is a digital media receiver in dash for in the car. It's got the remote with it, and they're selling for $50 new and $20 or so for parts or repair. So if we can test that and it works, we can get $30 or $40 anyway. We got a Magnavox VHS player, VHS DVD combo actually. So this is something we will probably keep. They're selling for $50 and up if it works. And the woman that sold it to us said it works. Here's the remote. And even if it doesn't work, we can sell it for parts. And that was another $5 purchase. For $3, we bought a whole bunch of VHS tapes. This stack here is all Disney. I mean, you may recognize some of the names, popular Disney. These are the ones what they call, these are in white clamshell. These are a clamshell case, not the paper slip covers. They can open up, and that, you know, seems to help them sell a little bit. And a bunch of other kids ones. These we will sell in lots on eBay for $2 or $3 a piece in big lots. I got this 100-year history of the Boston Red Sox. Since we're in New England, this should be a pretty good item to sell in the store. I got a sealed Ronald McDonald VHS, and this is selling for $10 plus or minus pretty steadily. These could end up being rare. I can't find any of the VHS, and the DVD, a used DVD of this movie sold for $29. And so this is a winner of 10 festival awards. It's a local movie because it's set in Vermont and kind of an independent production. So we'll see. That is probably saleable. Okay, so we stopped at another yard sale. We spent $55 on all these tools here. This DeWalt 2 1/4 horse router with extras. It's got all the wrenches and screws. It's got an actual extra base plate that comes with a big base plate. It works good. Not very well used. It had a bit in there that was about a $30 bit. So this was part of the $55. This will sell for $100 plus or minus on eBay with everything that's in it. These next 4 tools here are going to the flea market at $10 a piece. This is like a $100 plane if it was in really nice shape, a low angle plane with a removable side. It's in pretty beat up shape, so I'm going to put that in there for $10. We got this multi socket wrench. It's got 8 different things on it, no name on it. I wish it did. It'd probably be a $50 tool. This ratchet is a Craftsman. Craftsman tools are always good sellers. And the nice thing about them is they usually have a number on them, so you can find out the values very quickly. This is probably about 20 plus or minus on eBay, and I'm just going to bring it to the flea market for 10. And this is a ratchet extension. It's about 15 inches long. Can't find one of these at all, a Walden this long, so I'm going to put that for 10. Here's just an assortment of other, so that's 4 $10 items. That's another 40. And here I got 10 items that I'm going to put down at the flea market for $3. A couple tape measures. Actually, I upgraded. The one I got at the sale was brand new, one of these, so I'm putting my older one out. Groover, you know, masonry groover, brand new skill saw blade, vice grips, little hammer, masonry tools, an old Stanley. And you see these 3 are Craftsman. Now if you look these up by number online, you'll see that they do actually sell, you know, for $8 or $10 or $12 a piece. So those are great $3 items at the flea market. So that was nice, $170 or so for my 55. One stop, just a bunch of tools. Okay, for a total of $6, we got 11 books. All but one of them are going down to the store for $5. Just to give you a little idea of the kind of stuff that we can get $5 for. These are all listing higher, like in the $10 to $15 range, and actually selling. This is Christian Library, and those are selling. Zen Cookery, 1966. Just a neat little cookbook. Field Guide to Wildflowers. This is a 1968 first edition. These used to sell for $30 or $40. Now the market's so glutted. It's a good $5 item at the store. Cooking Gems from Bethlehem, 1974. This is a local town. Remember, I was saying I was hoping to get some local books. Well, I got this one. I got book on Death on Mount Katahdin. That's Maine. True Stories of Maine Fly Fishermen. Backcountry Skiing Adventures. This is an Appalachian Mountain Club book. Maine and New Hampshire. And then I got history of the big hotels in New Hampshire. So I did get 5 local books. I thought this was non-fiction when I saw it, and it's like, oh, I'm just going to grab that. That was in a free pile. And also got this bird guide. So those are the kind of books we can sell for $5 at the store pretty steadily. This one I think I can bump up to about $20. And this was the only one that's going to go on eBay. Cook at Home in Chinese. It's a 1938 first edition. So one sold on eBay for $30. And people are asking $40 and $50 on eBay, and $25 to $80 on Bookfinder. So that's an easy $25 to $30 book for us. 1938 first printing. So I'm just giving you an idea of the kind of books that we look for. So hopefully that is helpful. And last but not least is the free stuff. Every now and then people will just have stuff out for free. And we picked up some pretty decent stuff today. So this was all free. This is a vintage Keys Fitness 8-pound medicine ball. That'll go to the flea market for $10. This Resistol, it's a car care kit, you know, for your finishes and cleaning and whatnot. They sell for $25 on eBay. That's going to go to the store for $10. I mean, to the flea market for $10. Got this real nice Vivitar tripod. Another $10 flea market item. Picked up this Techniques double cassette deck. They're selling for parts for around $50 and used, working for $50 and up, and I saw one at just over $100. So that's good. Whether it's working or not, we'll test it. Got a couple things we'll probably use. A little Armor All for the cleaning up the cars, and this direct wash-in to waterproof Gore-Tex jackets and stuff. And then some construction adhesive. That's about a $12 or $13 tube, and a bunch of joist hangers. Now I'm in the construction business, and I have projects where I'll be able to use those pretty soon. A bunch of this Quan martial arts gear. This is about $50 worth of stuff here. The way I look at it, just because it's free doesn't mean you should take it, but it also doesn't mean that it's garbage. This was some pretty nice stuff in the free pile. Of course, there's a lot of trash too, but yeah, we picked out some really nice stuff. So we had a good day. Pretty happy with the results. Not our 10 to 1 like we usually do. We spent $133 and we got about $750 in inventory. So that's not bad. So thanks for watching the video. If you like what you're seeing, please do subscribe, hit the button. You'll be notified when we put up more. I appreciate your time watching our videos. Have a great day.